talk about the Cavaliers. Mike, set us up.
Yeah, guys, so the regular season's coming to an end. 13 games left for Cleveland, so it's time to start looking ahead to some of those regular season awards. A couple Cavs are in the running to win some of these awards, so I'm going to show you the odds. You tell me who is most deserving, not who's most likely to win, who's most deserving of the award they're in the running for. Let's start with Defensive Player of the Year. Jarrett Allen, currently third according to FanDuel Sportsbook, but quite a bit behind Rudy Gobert, who's a favorite. He's a 65-1 favorite to win Defensive Player of the Year. Let's go to the next award here, Steve. The most improved player, Tyrese Maxey's the favorite at -210. Isaac Okoro having a great season for the Cavs. He's at 80-1. Sixth Man of the Year, Caris Levert, also in the top 5, 48-1. Significantly behind Malik Monk of the Kings, who is the Vegas favorite at the moment. And last but not least, Coach of the Year, where JB Bickerstaff, 100-1 odds to win Coach of the Year. Of those four, not who's most likely, but who's most deserving to win the award they're up for.
Guys, I'm going to go with Caris Levert. I think he's played tremendously well. He's played his best basketball here down the stretch when they've needed him. While a lot of other guys have been hurt or not playing well, Caris has been great. I feel like he's the most unheralded player on the entire roster. I'm certainly wouldn't vote for JB for Coach of the Year. As much as I love Jarrett Allen, it's obvious who the Defensive Player of the Year is. And most improved, I mean, who knows? But Okoro has improved. But I don't know that he's that much better than he was last year. I think Caris Levert has been a fantastic sixth man, and so he would get my vote if I had to say who's the most deserving.
For me, even though I think they should have, Jarrett Allen actually in the most improved category. That's where I would put him. I think he has made huge strides in that area, and I think you look at he's getting 20 points, 25 rebounds, crazy stuff like that. I think he's should be on that list. But I will go with Isaac Okoro. I think he has turned himself into a really good 3-and-D guy. He's averaging almost 10 points a game. He used to be a liability shooting 3 points from behind the arc. He's doing that well. He can guard 3 positions. I think that when you look at him getting a little bit of money, he might get a little extra change in this offseason because, he had a good year this year.
Actually, I agree with both of y'all. I can make a case for either one of the ones y'all just said. I know Caris has been incredible these last couple of games coming off the bench. Just from last year, we knew Caris to be a really good scorer, but he's taken his game and leveled it more. Now he's getting more guys involved, and to do that as the sixth man. Usually, when you hear about a sixth man coming off the bench, it's just a guy that can score a ton of points. You think about James Harden or Jamal Crawford or all these other guys that was these all-time great six men of the years. But they never really had the assists like he's been having lately. I mean, he's had double-doubles and stuff like that. So Caris would be my vote, but I can make the case for Isaac Okoro as well because coming into the league, everybody knew he could play defense. He's the guy that everybody would leave open for threes, and this season, more times than not, he's been knocking them down. I think McNuggets told me he's their best corner spot shooter or something like that
this season.
From the three. So that right there alone has shown that he's upped his game. I remember when he got drafted, his coach said that if he ever gets an offensive game, he'd be hands down one of the best players to play. And he seems like he's taken that seriously this year. I know last year before he got hurt, he was actually starting to have some good offensive outputs. Seems like he's really picked up where he left off from last year.
McNuggets, who would you vote for?
I would go for Isaac Okoro. I made this point earlier, but he's increased his three-point attempts by 33%. So more volume usually means a lower efficiency. We went from 36% to 40%. So increased volume, increased efficiency. He's getting much better at attacking closeouts and making plays off the dribble as well. He's not just a stiff on offense. He's a guy you actually have to pay attention to. You're not playing 4-on-5 handcuffed when he's on the court, and his perimeter defense has been as good as it's ever been. So a slight edge to Isaac over Caris Levert, but he certainly has a case for Sixth Man of the Year.